Hello everyone, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Unfortunate Trip task in the Grand Canyon. Now this task can be picked up right here outside of the Western Field Base. So we're going to just kind of follow a route here. And we're going to go kind of down this way. So this is the mission to unlock the KHAN Lo4F, which is a very infamous truck. And I'm looking forward to unlocking this one and showing you guys how it's done. So first things first, we're going to leave the base and go to the right. And we're going to kind of head down into this little crevice here. If you've watched some of my other guides, then you know this is the same route we took for the Fallen from Heaven expedition. But we're not going to go quite as far as we did in that one. So, I did not pack any extra equipment for this mission. It is a short fetch and grab. So all we're going to do is drive down to the truck, bring it back to the base, and we'll have a new truck unlocked. Alright, now that we got to the bottom, we're going to kind of go through this little canyon. It's not really much of a canyon, it's more of a ditch, but, you know, it's between some rocks, so I think that counts. So once we cross this, we're going to head on up. And we're just going to keep following the unmarked path and continue to take ourselves over this little ridge. Alright, once we get to the top of the ridge, we're going to kind of go around this little ledge here to the right. So we got to head on down here. Now once we get to the bottom, you'll find the truck right over here, kind of upside down. So the first thing we got to do is we got to get this truck in a position that we can tow this thing. Alright, now that the truck is, you know, more or less in the right position here. Alright, so we are going to hook up to this thing, and then we're basically just going to go back the way we came. I'll mark it on the map for you guys here, so we're going to just basically go up and over, and back up, and over to the base. It's not too far. This is one of the easier truck unlock missions in Expeditions. So one thing you can do, see we're kind of having trouble with pushing the truck right now. You can turn the engine on the truck, and that will make it a little bit easier to pull because the truck will run in its own momentum. You do need to be careful though. You can run the engines on the trucks you're pulling, but they do have a finite amount of fuel in them. And if they run out, there is no way to put more fuel in them. So I try to turn it off if I'm going somewhere where I don't necessarily need the extra pulling power, and only turn it on for steep cliffs and things like of that nature. Since we're on mostly flat ground and kind of going downhill at the moment, we don't really need to run the truck. We're going to kind of climb over this little island here. Go down this way. And there is our ascent point. Alright, here is where I'm going to turn the engine on the truck. And I'm going to switch the Action into low gear with the diff lock on. And we're just going to steadily crawl our way up here. There we go. We had to pressure down, but you see, once we pressured down, then we're kind of on our way here. So low tire pressure, low gear, diff lock, and the truck running on its own power, so that's going to help. And you can see the thing has already run out of fuel, so there's not much fuel in the KHAN Lo4F. So you do have to kind of pull this on its own power for most of the way. Alright, now that we're at the top, we can put our tire pressures back up, put the auto back on. If you're feeling real brave, you can put the high gear on, like this. Then you're just zooming. Alright, all we got to do now is take this to the delivery point, and you'll be able to enjoy your brand new KHAN Lo4F that you'll now be able to buy from the truck store. So, hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you guys think of the KHAN Lo4F. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.